Hello and welcome back to Tabletop Gaming here at Lannom Library. Tonight we are once again playing HSD.
Yeah. So, I believe last time we patched up this area.
Yeah, you guys had you had finished sealing up the control room, and you had managed to build a oxygen pump. What's your ledger score?
8 now?
8. So you realize you're not allowed to roll below your ledger score. So if you rolled a 7 and your ledger score is 8, it's automatically going to be 9. Your roll automatically counts as a 9.
Oh, cool. So it's 9 times 8?
Yep.
So that's 72.
What if my ledger score is higher than my economy die?
Then you're just going to automatically take 1 higher than your score.
Oh. Okay.
So what's your score?
11.
11 in your economy die.
Is a D10.
10, 10. So so when you do money, you're just automatically going to go 12 times 11.
These are new rules.
20?
They're the same rules we've always had. You guys just didn't realize they existed.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours
Mr.
for not
Game
asking.
Master. Fight.
Can we officially start now?
Yes.
Hey, you're the Game Master.
All that's gonna get cut out.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Even Soviet Mickey?
Even Soviet Mickey.
Aw.
We need to learn not to waste our best material in the cut.
Alright, you guys, that's right. You sealed off the control room. You built an oxygen pump. So you have atmosphere in there now.
Nice.
Once Nalice is able to get out of her suit, or not her suit, her bug out ball, she gets to work
Doing her thing.
building a emergency generator to get at least some power to some of the systems. I mean, you're not going to get the whole ship powered up if things busted in half, but you can
Give me
get
a comms.
Yeah, that's like the main goal there is to
Figure out where our ship is.
yeah.
I mean, they've got a capable fighter on that ship. They've got a magic bird. They've got Dr. Arcana. I mean,
Oh, you left Dr. Wife behind.
yeah, she's the second best pilot.
Yeah,
we had.
Dr. Arcana and Lucia were back on the other ship.
Oh. That's going to bode well.
So,
Alright, so she gets to work building a emergency generator. So we get some stuff up. And once she's got that, while she's working on that, Zach, you had hooked your suit up to the oxygen.
yep.
We need to just establish where the oxygen pump is.
Do whatever.
Let's just say it's right here.
I do produce limitless oxygen. So.
Well, about that.
Huh?
So, while she's working on that, she looks over at you and she says, Zach, your
Yeah.
suit won't be able to feed that thing forever.
True.
Your rebreather was designed to provide oxygen to a single person in a suit, not an entire room. If you stay hooked up to that oxygen pump, your rebreather's going to burn out in no time. We're going to need to salvage suits from the rest of the ship to keep feeding that thing if we want to keep breathing.
Got it.
Right. And the good news is, hey Jacob. The good news is this was a passenger transport, so there should be plenty if you look for them. Not to mention we're also going to need food and water.
Hopefully they have the
Raid the
food I need.
concessions.
Do what?
I said hopefully they have the food I need.
No, you'll have to eat only former passengers.
Honestly, I'm not sure that'd give enough calories the way this thing is described.
Several performers.
Didn't they have like flight attendants? Or isn't there like?
Oh wait, the power's not on yet. Yeah, wait for that.
They should have like an industrial vault full of salted peanuts somewhere.
There's a sign blinking on the wall. They've diverted emergency power to this one sign that says, "Please serve yourself at this time."
Alright, so here's how this is going to work. Each player with a spacesuit may go out and salvage once a day. They may pick up. You can pick apart. Shit, I gotta grab my map. You can pick apart of the ship that you want to search and declare what you're searching for, and then you can roll on the fate chart. But
I already know. I felt that someone was gonna go, "I want to search the life pod area for a life pod."
You can do this up to 3 times on a single trip, but you can only bring back 1 item type.
Okay.
So, like, if you were to search for something in a room and you didn't find anything, you would have 2 more searches you could use.
Okay.
But yeah, you can only bring back 1 item type at a time. So, like, either suit, food, water, other. Okay. The oxygen pump will require 1 suit's oxygen tank for every 2 days. And of course, your standard food and water rules apply. I gotta go grab the shit now.
Alright, so I'm gonna vote to check the escape pods for food.
I vote.
See ya, sucker. There's a rocket.
I'm going to search the kitchen for an escape pod.
I'll check the vacuum for survivors.
Hey! Anyone's still alive?
Don't. Oh wait. Space is a vacuum. Sun doesn't carry. Takes out a megaphone. Hello! Is there anyone out there?
Just pulls out flare. Oh wait, there's no oxygen in space.
So we've already decided to divvy up. He's gonna check the escape pods for food.
Alright.
He's
I'm
gonna
going to check the kitchen for an escape pod.
and I will check the vacuum outside for survivors.
I can only get like 1 ship map out of all the books I was looking through, so the ship is broken in 2 halves.
Yeah.
You are in the
Okay.
The-
So I
the
will
front
pick
half.
this one.
but I mean you can go over to the other half if you need
Oh, this side has a garden.
to. Had.
Oh. Is that exposed to space?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just a little fried, frozen, and yeah, it'll be fine.
I know what I want to search. Captain's quarters.
Alright, remember, you gotta bring back air.
Yeah.
Well, Zach, you're not gonna be able to search this round. Because if you unhook your suit from the oxygen pump, everyone's gonna die.
Right. Go get oxygen. Well, I wouldn't die, but everyone else in the room would. There you go. So you can go sue.
Also, you guys, if you were able to, remember if you bring back extra suits, you've got 2 people with no suits. So if you're able to find extra suits, you can increase your number of people who can search.
Maybe everyone should find suits this time.
Do you guys
I'll look for a suit.
do you guys have any like food and water on you already?
Yes.
In your
Yes.
inventory.
Yeah. I've got my mega meals.
So how much food do you guys have?
I've got a
Like
lot of
how long can you guys last?
Superfoods. I have 25 superfood.
Oh, you're not gonna need food for a while.
Yeah.
I wrote down food, just food, but I think it's supposed to be 5.
Okay. We'll go ahead and make sure it says 5 now. What you?
I have a survival suit.
You have no food. Okay.
Yeah, the reason
let's
I
see.
stocked up on mine.
I mean, Zach's got 25 superfood. He can feed you guys for a while.
Well,
I don't
considering
have water, I don't think. Unless it's in the backpack.
I think that counts as food.
No, there's actually like you can get like
It is?
like canteens and stuff or something you're supposed to a canteen or a water bottle or something you're supposed
Yeah.
to carry on you.
Canteen.
Okay, Zach's got a canteen.
Could I have said I bought that for him? I feel like I should have.
Yes, I'll allow it.
How much is it? Because I'm pretty sure I would have bought that at character creation if I knew it was separate.
Also, I have a hollow projector and a toaster.
A toaster. You can toast your superfood.
Yep. Have you managed to get us enough power so I can plug up my toaster yet?
I've got a mixer on me.
I mean, it's a vintage toaster.
It's a vintage mixer.
We bought it. And did you get yours at the
Yes.
junk? Yeah.
Oh, I think the canteen's just a 1 credit item.
Oh. Alright. I figure that'd be a day, wouldn't it? The water canteen.
Yeah.
I'll just say I have one on me right now.
Well,
But
looking over the schematics, the other side has a warhead on it called a dumpling.
all right, we're gonna go ahead and rule that the other side does not have a warhead on it because this was a transport ship.
Okay, good. 'Cause I was like, huh. It's like, wonder how much shelf life that has before it goes.
Alright. So, James,
All right, so who's going out for salvage?
I know I am. I'm figuring James probably is too.
I don't have a spacesuit.
Yes, you do.
Oh no.
How
we-
the heck
we
did you
borrowed-
get here?
You got it in the ship.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We both borrowed one. I thought I bought one, but I didn't. I'll have to buy one myself.
Just say. I mean, it's not in my.
Next time we go on rescue missions, let's pack a couple spares.
Well, we didn't know we were going on a rescue mission.
Yeah, we did. We came across a ship with an SOS signal.
Yeah, but we were already in a ship in space
Yeah.
that only had a certain amount of suits. We couldn't go to a store and buy more beforehand.
Technically, we could. It's just when we got back, everyone would be dead.
All right, so
James, where do you think they would have spacesuits? I'm
In
thinking
the
maybe the
spacesuit
crew quarters, captain quarters, or armory in the deck we're on. I don't know what else might have a spacesuit. And that's the half of the ship we're on.
So, with my hollow projector,
uh-huh.
I'm watching one of my recorded cooking shows that I have on my toggle.
Are there
I do.
STDs?
Do what?
Are there STDs?
STDs.
SDDs.
SDDs.
Yeah, it's on there for like 500 times STDs. I don't know what those
Oh, if I remember correctly, they're like space robots.
are. Wait, can we have them explore?
If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've read all
I
this
mean-
stuff.
We
Is
can.
there another half of this ship?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got it.
It's over here.
Give me the other half.
I mean, I can try, or somebody wants to look through here and figure out what SDDs are, but
Well, I'm watching a cooking
Oh.
show, so I can do it.
hold on.
Thing doesn't have like an airlock.
Maybe it broke and it's in the small section that broke in half of the ship.
Yeah, it was right in the middle. That's actually where it tore.
Oh no, the ship broke apart right on the airlock. Man.
I guess the crew quarters would be where I'd check for a suit.
Who knows, you might also find a fursuit.
It is that kind of game.
Have you ever wanted to be a different type of furry, but you don't want to spend money on the surgeries?
No, they have like got human skin suits.
Can we make that canon? Skin suits?
Okay.
Furries that dress up like humans?
Those weird ass skinnies.
Yeah, I can't really find it, but I think SDDs are like drones.
Space droid searcher.
I think SDD would be like standard deployed drones or something like that.
Yeah.
I was thinking SDS.
Well, it's SDD.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, I would have to just sit here and read through the entire ship chapter, and I'm not doing that right now.
Like I said, I'll do it. It's like literally.
I've already flipped through several pages of it.
I think. Wait,
Well, it
they
just
have a
came
main
with drones,
hold
so
on here.
Do what?
Where's the main hold? You wanna? I think they either crew quarters or main hold. Which one you want, James?
Hmm?
They have a main hold on the first section.
That's a good spot. I'll go check that out.
Alright. And I'll do the crew quarters.
Alright, so you are searching crew quarters. What are you searching for?
Spacesuits.
Spacesuits. So, roll me, let's see, we're gonna roll a D100. I gotta figure out where it's gonna go. Let's see. And you're saying you're going to be crew quarters for spacesuits. I'm gonna say that's very likely.
Alright. 9.
Seriously. Okay. So,
You say I can do it 3 times.
yeah. Well, yes, but you just rolled an extreme no. So,
Leave it
he searched the crew bathroom.
so that particular area of the quarter, whatever, that particular deck of quarters that you're searching, there are no spacesuits anywhere.
Okay.
So searching for spacesuits again isn't going to help you.
Alright.
You would have to either move to a different area or search for something different.
I am going to sort. Let's see. We need food, water,
Right.
and oxygen. Right?
Right.
I don't. Oxygen?
I mean, you can look for oxygen tanks.
Yeah, I'll look for oxygen tanks. In the crew quarters. I'm gonna feel bad for whoever I'm gonna tell there aren't any spacesuits in the crew quarters. 22. Oxygen tanks. And I'm switching my dice.
22 for oxygen tanks. Where were you searching?
The crew quarters again.
Crew quarters again.
We can do it 3 times. I think I might as well check a few off.
And you rolled a what?
22.
I'm not reading this chart right. Oh. Oh. Exceptional no is the higher. Never mind, Jacob. Your first I was reading the chart backwards. So your first roll was an extreme yes.
Oh!
So you found 50 suits in the first room.
So, the crew quarters have lots of suits. You're only going to be able to carry one back at a time. But you know there's more there. If you
Alright, and what about the oxygen?
The oxygen, you rolled a what?
22.
A 22.
Maybe I should be checking more of these set rolls too high. I'm gonna go to the mess hall and look for food.
Yes, that's a regular yes. So you're able to find like a few spare oxygen tanks.
Alright.
But like each of the suits has an oxygen tank on it. So
can I
but you
can I take 3 things back, or how does that work?
the rule
You can take a one type of thing back. So you
Yeah.
could take 3 suits.
yeah, I'd say what's your carry capacity? I don't know.
I don't know if that's even on there.
Yeah, it's not really on there. I'm trying to think of what your carry capacity would be.
What's your body strength?
1.
Jake, you can probably carry 2 back.
Alright, I'll carry it. Can I carry 2 suits and come back and like carry 2 tanks?
No, you can do 1 per trip.
1 per trip.
Yeah. I mean, you can only do 1 trip a day, is what I mean.
Oh.
So you would have to, but you can make a note that there's more stuff there in that area.
Okay.
And go back there the next day.
And if we have 2 suits, that'll be enough for our 2 roly-polies.
Right, but we are going to need oxygen for the oxygen pump, so we got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, but for tomorrow we can have it on the suit up there.
Yeah.
So apparently, all we have to do is go back to the crew quarters and find another suit because they're there in abundance.
Right.
We've established that.
Right.
So oxygen may be solved for now.
Yeah, I'll head back with 2 suits for
All right, so you've got
No,
two. All right, what are you bringing back?
I want to go to the hold and look for food.
Okay.
Preferably water.
Water is going to be more important. I'm going to go to the hold and look for water.
Okay. You're going to the hold?
Yes.
What's the map at?
it's on the first half near I think.
So the hold. What is the hold?
Where
Primary
they
hold.
hold things, aka storage.
Is that in the book?
I'm just trying to figure
It's
out.
just common sense.
I'm trying to figure out if there would be a hold in the side of the ship. It looks.
Well, it does have one on it.
Yeah. Yeah, main hold. I see it. All right.
It's kind of small though for some reason.
So you're going to check for water in the hold.
Yes.
I'll say somewhat likely.
My next guess would be the garden.
All right. You're going to roll D100.
Okay. And I'll, let's see. D100. 16.
16. That is a yes.
Yes, I found water.
So, let's see. I'll say you're able to find about hold. You can find like where they've got a storage of like those big jugs that they put on water coolers.
So water jugs.
Yeah, you would be able to carry one of those.
I carry that water jug. That lasts a family of 4 for a week. I know that from experience.
He is correct. And we are, well, family of 5, but you know.
All right, so y'all return with your stuff.
I hand out the spacesuits.
So, we're gonna.
I'm gonna use one of those to power the air
Well-
thing so I can go search.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to use one of those suits to power thing. So, you'll have 1 extra suit for either Malice or the Bug.
Now let's
Kind of whole reason we're here.
We didn't know the bug. We wouldn't have rescued them. Plus, he said he didn't even have money, so he's just going to be an unpaid intern.
Yep.
Alright,
Right for the use.
somebody needs to, like, keep track of your stuff that you've got. Like, how much food and how much water you have,
That is Eddie.
and how much air you have.
Excellent.
I'd volunteer, but I can't always guarantee when I'll be here. So.
Right, no, that's fine. Or,
It's calling to me, isn't it?
I don't know. Or, is that gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what were you saying about having a disability in math?
See, he just needs to have you do the math for him.
Alright, so. Zach, how many superfoods do you have to eat a day?
I need
One.
one.
And you have how many?
25.
So you have 25 days worth of food.
Yeah.
Jacob's got 5 days worth of food.
And a superfood counts, I believe, as 10 or 5 normal meals
I think it was 10.
For
for like a regular meal.
Right. So
for convenience sake, if I take 10 meals
Alright.
and keep 15 for myself, that is a total of,
Maybe 25?
yeah, if I take 10 meals and then each one of those is worth 10.
So that'll be 100.
Yeah.
And I have 5, so we have 105.
You have 105
Yep.
days worth of food?
Yep.
Okay.
Because they need basically a bite of superfood.
Alright.
So he has 15. The rest of us have 105.
Oh.
Split among us.
Oh, so Zach's got 15 days worth of food.
And 105 for the rest of us.
You guys aren't going to need 105 days worth of food, I hope.
But they have it.
I hope not either, because there's 4 of us that eat normal food. Meaning we have 20 days worth of food already. And we can go, what, like a month without eating? Or was it 2 weeks? Or
So
starving?
wait, we've found an abundance of spacesuits in the crew quarters, so that's
And some-
oxygen solved.
And some
we
spare
found-
oxygen tanks, too.
Well,
A storage bay full of water jugs.
I didn't say storage bay full. I said you found like a crate. So there would be, I don't know.
Probably about 10 if it's cool.
Yeah.
So that's 10 weeks worth of water there. And we have 105 days worth of food. You understand that part of the survival game type is that resources are supposed to be scarce?
Look, we were rolling on this fate chart, all right?
Our fate is that we're lucky.
Now, you have enough oxygen currently in your room for 2 days. You got to keep track of that too.
That's an easy one, because all we gotta do is roll O2.
And how much days does a suit give us?
Oh, yeah, your suits will also have to be replaced because Zach's the only one with a rebreather.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he got a crit success. There
Right.
are, like, more spacesuits than people in the crew quarters.
Because there's no people in the crew quarters.
There are more spacesuits than there were people.
Apparently this captain liked to keep spares. And there's also spare sitting tanks, so we don't even need to use the spacesuit's oxygen. We can just drag the tanks back.
How much water did you think we had?
James, how much water?
10 weeks?
You have,
If we got them
no. How much water do you have in your room right now?
He has a week.
1 week of water.
He has a
You
week.
are only allowed to keep track of what you have in your room.
I don't see how that's fair unless somehow the spacesuits are going to magically vanish next day.
I mean, space pirates.
If there are space pirates, then we're hijacking their ship and leaving.
That's
Alright.
I mean, we're gonna try. None of us are pilots.
So, as you guys come back,
I have a dot in pilot.
Uh-huh.
you were able to get your, or while you guys were out doing that, doing your salvaging, now it's got the generator up and running. We've got one feet.
Copy is free.
And alright, so generator's up and running. You have some systems up and going. You have a communication system with power to it. As it comes on, you do notice there is a blinking light on the console for communications.
Last time we did that, we almost crashed a space station
we already pushed
into
it.
a planet.
Pushed it.
Self-destruct sequence.
It's on the communications board,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So yes, I press it.
Alright.
Communication. Self-destruct. Killing us all.
It starts playing.
Sending self-destruct code.
Alright. It starts playing a recorded message that was left behind.
Okay. It's not in that angry language, is
No.
it? Okay, good.
Alright.
That's a dead language. Nobody speaks that other than our computers.
Alright. The message plays.
And maybe a dachshund somewhere.
We'll find him.
Alright, so the message plays and says, I want it to be known this was not my fault. I had no choice. We were just supposed to be a passenger transport from Europa to Mars. But the corporation found things on Europa's dark side. They wanted it brought back. I should have known better than to transport it. We all know what they say about Europa's dark side. But the things we were transporting, I'm pretty sure one of them escaped containment. Maybe more than one. I thought I knew what it was. I found one of the engineers. His head was cracked open like a walnut. There's nothing inside. But then, after what the others started reporting seeing in the halls, I'm not sure if that thing is out. We're approaching an asteroid belt. I know what I have to do. I can't let that thing off the ship. And if we're lucky, the asteroids will clean up the escape pods as well. Nothing can leave the ship. Message ends.
Hey, Malice.
For starters, I am going to say it was his fault. He agreed to put it on his ship.
I mean, if you start a message with "it's not my fault," it's definitely
Culpability is extremely suspect at that point.
it's like starting a message with "I promise I'm not a monster."
I'm not a monster. I was saving the world, one orphan corpse at a time. It's like, right there, you're a monster.
You don't know, maybe the orphans were Nazis.
I'm gonna ask Dallas if she knows what the thing they were transporting is.
She's like, I have no idea. I mean, that sounded like the captain's voice. We heard it briefly when everything over the comms, when everything was going to crap, but...
Was it along the lines of, sorry, but this has to be done?
No, it was along the lines of, we are experiencing minor turbulence.
In space?
How often is there turbulence in space?
Well, when you fly your ship right into an asteroid belt.
That's true. Hey, Bugman, we don't know.
But she says, but yeah, I was, just a passenger on the ship. I have no clue what they were transporting.
I asked the Bugman.
Bugman's not here. Let's.
Bugman goes click click.
No. What are you asking him?
If he knows what it is.
It's unlikely.
No, I mean he's definitely gonna say no. He has no clue what it was talking about.
In fact, I'd even wager to say it'd be no way.
Well, we tried. It's probably dead. Oh, and for those of our audience who chose monsters, they were correct.
Yep. The captain. The
biggest
true
monster
monster.
of all.
Crashed the ship because there were monsters on it.
No, he chose to kill everyone in order to prevent his mistake from getting out. He's the monster.
Couldn't he have just vented the oxygen from where the monsters were?
I mean, honestly, yeah. He could have just killed everyone and everything by going to the oxygen.
Well, instead he killed everyone and everything by flying into an asteroid belt.
Yeah, including himself, most likely. See, even he didn't want his own mistake getting out by him getting drunk one night and accidentally spilling the beans.
His message said nothing can leave the ship. That includes him.
We're gonna leave the ship. So, I think I know what this is without of-game knowledge.
Oh.
The red xenomorphs.
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, I'm not asking if that is what it is. I'm asking, how likely would it be that I'd have knowledge about that? Are they well known, or are they...
Yeah, they are the reason Earth and the Moon are,
so it's
no-fly zones.
very common. So it's like if we see one, it's going to be like...
Yes, people know what whispers are.
Okay.
So, Malice, do you think you can fix something? You think you can fix it so we can send messages out?
She's like, yeah, I just got it working. You should be able to send a message.
Alright. So what we need to do is we need to make a message that will make people want to come rescue us. Can we send a picture of Malice
That's a good plan. Malice, that's not our first plan, though. You
Or
got
me.
on
I mean,
that.
I'm okay.
I mean, my first priority...
Actually, you're more like a burn victim to vectors.
I know.
So,
I'm still
like-
fairly attractive though. My
Yeah,
body
by our
presence-
standards.
My body presence is fairly high.
I mean, my main priority would be, trying to figure out if Dr. Weiss and the ship are
Yeah.
nearby.
And that's my plan. That's plan A. Plan B is
Is get Dallas naked.
no.
Yes, that's
Her
plan
going,
B.
could someone please save us?
No, that'll never work. You need a bribe or something. I mean, the only reason I'm here is for Nallis and money.
I mean, she is kind of the whole reason we're here.
Otherwise, I would have voted we just abandoned these people to die.
Anyway,
So you're... Alright, so who are you... What are you doing?
can I plug my toggle in to like boost the signal?
No.
Okay. So I will dial.
It's like saying...
Can I plug my cell phone
That's
in
like
with
saying, will the
ship's-
Hubble telescope see farther if I use this magnifying glass?
No. It's, will my magnifying glass see farther if I connect it to the Hubble telescope?
No, it's the other way around. This is what Zach just said.
See, my way of thinking is like you got an antenna on a
Yeah.
radio
Yeah,
and going for more signal.
right. So you've got a massive, like, that thing that beams messages into space, and you're trying to boost it with a cell phone.
No, not boost it. Boost my cell phone using it.
Oh,
See?
okay. I thought he was saying the other way around.
I
No.
do too.
No, I
You did
Guys.
say it the other way around.
you gotta excuse how I'm talking. I'm not at
That's
100%.
sorry.
You're good.
I mean, you could just use the ship's communication
understood
system
you.
to try and
Thank you.
contact the other ship if you want.
Yeah, I'll try that then. I was doing the one so that I could, singular call, like, hey.
So let's see. With that system, it should be a sure thing to be able to contact any ship in the area. And unless they're a lumen ship with faster than light travel, the TTI ship you were on can't be that far. So roll me a D100. Doing a sure. We're setting difficulty as a sure thing.
Hundo.
Are you sure you want me? You don't want one of us to roll because you roll high.
I actually don't know how my D100 rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't roll it very often. See? 23 this time.
Oh, that's decent.
So a 23 passes.
Nice.
You get it up and you send out the signal to contact the other ship.
Oh. Hello?
And
Or you're talking like Ben?
I have my hand on the mic while I'm talking. So that's fine. So it is literally a... Hello?
Hand out the bite.
Huh? What?
But
Oh, so,
it's literally
You
Sorry.
refer to darkness as your ally.
so you just get static back in response.
that's not a good sign.
Ask them if they're dead.
Well, maybe we're broadcasting but not receiving.
Huh.
'Cause
Well,
I
Well,
will
Malice
turn to
would
them.
know, wouldn't she?
Yeah,
Is
she
that
would.
a possibility?
Most would know. So let's do a roll here.
84.
Okay. So now looks everything over and she's like, "No, we should definitely be receiving."
Huh.
So we got transported to like an alternate dimension or an
Where's
alternate
they there?
time or...
We still have the asteroids.
Well,
though.
we're the ones that are on the ship with potentially an
What it-
owl.
What if their ship was damaged? Like their communications are down.
Or the space monster can survive space, and got on our old ship and is wrecking havoc on that one.
Can you get us sensors? Like next?
I mean, she's like, "I can try and get the sensors working so we can scan the area, but I mean, that's going to take a while."
Yeah, that's kind of a priority because we had
just-
friends out there.
Just let us know
Like
what
my
we
wife.
need to get for you.
You met her, right?
Yeah, I met her.
Yeah, it's real
Not-
nice.
yeah, nice orca.
Not the most talkative.
Yeah, they're quiet.
Kind of looks you up and down like a specimen on occasion.
She does that to you.
Yeah,
Well, I
not in
mean-
a good way.
To be fair, it's Dallas. We all do that.
It's now, she's like, well, compared to how the rest of you look me up and down, I was quite fine with Dr. O'Connor.
I specifically don't look at you. I'm
I don't look
married.
at her like that.
I'm married to a surgeon. She can make accidents happen and no one will know.
Alright, so...
That's why I apologize for never giving you direct eye contact.
Yeah, she will get to work trying to get the sensors working, but while she's doing that, she's like, do you guys not have anybody else you can call? You don't...
We could call a company.
Yeah.
You don't have any other kind of...
Sam?
No, we need to call White Queen.
I mean, Sam's already in a ship that was headed our way.
We need to call the White Queen.
We told them to turn around.
You can always them turn around again.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are calling Sam?
Yep.
Okay, this time you actually get a response through.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sam.
Hey, what's going on?
So we you remember that nice engineer lady?
Malice.
Malice.
Uh,
The pinup model.
I saw the calendar you brought back. I didn't go on that mission.
Oh, that's right.
Lucia went
yeah,
on that.
her. Well, we found out that her ship was giving off a distress signal, so we, pulled over to see if we could save them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Favors.
So it's broken half. There are space monsters.
Maybe.
We lost contact with the person giving us a ride back, and Dr. O'Connor and
Lucia.
Lucia. They're not responding.
Oh, okay. That's,
Concerning, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys need us to turn around again, I guess?
Yes, please.
Just in case, start heading this way, and
Alright, send us your coordinates.
we'll meet with you this time if we end up getting a different one and send.
Yeah, alright. She looked. You send the coordinates, and she's like, "Oh, that's gonna take us a while to get there."
How long's a while?
You guys, are you guys gonna be okay for 2 or
Yeah.
3 weeks?
I think we can
I'm
make
sure
it.
we can find stuff.
As
I
long as
mean,
we have
the
one.
ship's empty. That's part of the concerning reason. We haven't found any bodies yet.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll get there as fast as we can. Just try to hang on. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to contact Lucia and see if I can get anything.
That'd help.
Thank you, Sam. You're amazing. You should get a raise.
You are wonderful, Sam. We love you.
Put the spaceship in. Put the spaceship out. Put the spaceship in.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, it is a transport ship, and you'll know it's us because it's broken half.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. And I gotta
We
go.
need to call the White.
You're heading out. All right. Time it. Oh.
I want to call the
Yeah.
White Queen.
There you go. I step away from the console. I have my turn on it.
All right.
Ring, ring.
Yes.
Hey, boss.
Wait, who are you calling?
White Queen.
Oh, you're calling White Queen. All right. So let's see. I gotta figure out if you're actually able to connect to White
I
Queen.
mean,
or
how
not.
many times do I have to say we need to call White Queen before you realize I'm calling White Queen?
Look, I'm trying to keep track of 12 different things.
He's like, I got this guy over here and all his shenanigans. 62.
62.
I mean, I haven't even done anything this episode.
You found oxygen. You're the reason.
I mean anything bad.
See, for once, you're not taking our breath away.
I need to fix this. I wouldn't be doing my job as a secretary if I don't take people's breath.
Ooh.
See y'all next week.
All
See you
right.
later. Be safe.
I'll try.
Okay.
We on the front half or the back half?
You're on the front half.
Okay.
So, looking over at. It's not an extreme. Okay. So, you're sending a message, and a voice picks up. Does not sound like White Queen. So, hello,
Hello.
this is Longbow.
We need to speak to a particular fox.
A lot of foxes on Longbow.
White fox, specifically.
She told us her actual name, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is.
No, White Queen is her actual name.
A White Queen.
What?
We want to speak to White Queen.
Don't know any White Queen. You laterals?
Yes.
I mean, some of us.
What do you mean, some of you?
Some of us.
Shut up.
I mean, Sam.
The laterals are talking. Shut up.
Oh,
You cavorting with two-leggers?
No, it's just my ride.
technically it's legs and fins, but
Where are you headed? You headed here? I don't know any White Queen. What are you after?
Speaking to White Queen. So if you don't know White
I
Queen,
don't know
that's going to
any-
be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know any White Queen. He hangs up on you.
Did she not give us like a contact number that isn't just like ringing the bar she hangs out at?
I mean,
we're supposed to be her shadow organization. It seems to me there should be a better contact method.
I love the idea that there is a safe zone for the one person that watches the one working toggle. Like, he's got a stool and a book as he sits there, and it's like, oh, 5 o'clock, time to clock out.
So, hey, so yes, actually, you guys had her like personal contact information. So it's rather odd.
Check ass?
Yeah, so it's rather odd that you didn't get her. Instead, you got like some
We,
operator on Longbow.
we gotta
Can I
go
call
back
back?
to Longbow.
Can I call again? See if maybe the Q level will let me actually contact the person I'm calling?
I checked the Q level.
Oh, so Zach, you check your Kuhl bloom indicator.
Uh-huh.
As you do that, you notice there's still a 0 because you checked it before, right?
Yeah.
Before you guys left the ship. You notice it's still reading 0 Kuhl blooms, but you do notice like the little meter is kind of twitching.
Yeah, that's not good.
Is your detector broken?
I don't think so.
Analysis,
How do you test
yeah.
it?
Analysis is like, I can look it over. I mean, I don't know TTI, but if it's a machine, I can at least tell you it's
Yeah.
functioning right. And she looks it over and she's like, as far as I can tell, there doesn't appear to be anything broken. It's put together the way it's supposed to be.
Alright.
Yeah, but if Q blooms are going nuts, then the way it's
It's not
supposed to
going
be is
nuts,
exactly
it's-
the way it should work, right?
it's not going nuts, it's just... We're getting close. I'm gonna keep an eye on that.
Okay. So, what?
We have a new poll.
Okay.
Is it space owls or some new monstrosity?
It's
Comment down
space
below.
owls. There's no way it's not space owls.
It could be worse than space owls.
All right. So, if you remember the captain's message, he said, what was his message? What did he say?
That they found it on the dark
Alright.
side of Europa.
He said they found things, plural. He said, I thought I knew what it was. We found the engineer with his head cracked open. So, he thought he knew what it was at that
Yeah,
point.
he thought it was the bug guy.
And then he said, after what the others started reporting seeing in the halls, I'm not sure if that thing is out. And then that's what he decided.
That's a good point.
So,
Like, I think you're right. I think he thought it was the bug man. But now it might be something else. That's out of game. In game, it's
Okay.
like, well, he's just a blip that they designed to look
Right.
like a bug for some reason. People have weird taste.
I mean, it's got to be an owl, right? Owls are like synonymous with this kind of fuckery.
So,
yeah.
that's maybe we can plug that into like internal sensors once we get those back, and then it can be like, hey, Bloom's here. I don't know. I don't know how space wizardry technology works.
All right. So now this is going to get to work trying to get your scanners up and running. That's going to take her another day to get that built.
I'm going to ask, does she need anything?
She's like, at the moment, she seems to have what she needs, but if you guys are able to find anything that could be useful when you're out scavenging,
Can I offer you a jug of water in these trying times?
Yeah, she definitely needs water.
Can I do... Okay, this would have to be a thing in the future. A portable bathroom. Like it's like a... with a built-in incinerator in it.
Why do we need a portable bathroom?
To set up. This is the only room that we have so far with oxygen. And I'm sorry, pretty sure that we go to the bathroom. I don't have any surgeries that gets rid of that.
Like we could. There are crew quarters. I mean,
that have no oxygen.
So why don't we get oxygen generation back online?
The ship is so damaged. You guys had to, completely reseal this room before you were able to restore atmosphere in there.
And there's a long list of problems that it's just easier to have a bathroom set up in the corner.
Zach has a point.
Can we go ripping fixtures out of the...
So, I mean, if that's what you want to do on your searches, I mean...
You brought back an extra suit, so you can have one other person go out and salvage today. So if you want to send either the Bug or Nallis out.
Nallis is busy.
Nallis is busy.
We'll send the Bug man.
Send the Bug.
Get going, Bug man. Jiminy Cricket. See, if he didn't want to be called Bugman, he shouldn't have had his parents design him to be,
Oh yes, because blips really have full control over what their parents designed them to be.
They can always get the surgery to change it, and he chose not to.
I mean, my thought in the matter is, if you're going to go around calling yourself Dagoth, then you deserve to be called Bugman.
So.
Yeah. So he's going to go out. Who wants to roll for him? All right.
I can roll.
Where are you guys sending him? I'm going to assume you guys are giving him instructions where to go and what to look for.
Retrieve a bathroom.
I mean, for whatever we need to set up a toiletry system.
All right. So, where are you sending him for that?
The crew quarters.
Crew quarters. All right. Here.
I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't have...
Somebody roll.
Roll what?
A D100. Oh.
67.
Because 67 crew quarters is going to be very likely. Actually, it's going to be near sure thing. Let's say 67. Near sure thing, yeah. You needed to roll over an 18.
I think I
I
did.
think we managed that.
Well, that's why it's near sure thing.
Man, that was so high that he managed to get some like scented toilet paper.
So, yeah, we'll say, I don't know what kind of stuff exists in the future, but
I mean,
Zach's idea of a portable bathroom.
we do have those.
He comes back with 3 seashells.
We're not doing that. That's a failed system. It also sounds painful and unhygienic. After this, we're all going to get really dressed up and go to Taco Bell. was Taco Bell, right?
Yes, it was
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell. You know, I'd be okay with Taco Bell winning the fast food wars.
I'm not. I actually prefer Burger King over it.
Burger King's good too.
I like my Whoppers.
But my condition is if Taco Bell wins, they have to bring back all the good stuff, like the XXL grilled stuffed burrito, the gigantic nacho pack,
See, I'd be more inclined for that. And technically, if they won, they can just start producing Whoppers and all that. So all the others are dead. So
I mean, I'd like to point out if the homeboy comes back with a Taco Bell, we're going to need a bigger bathroom.
Alright, so he comes back. He's got an emergency toiletry system.
there we go.
So
Which is
let's say it's kind of like
I'm just imagining a box with a hole that has an incinerator in it. That's what I'm thinking.
okay, well, I mean, my parents used to own like a World War II civil defense emergency bathroom, and it was essentially a giant barrel, and it had all the toiletry stuff in it. It's like,
I mean, but I'm trying to think this futuristic. It may filter it because you can
Yeah.
use.
I'm thinking maybe like I don't know, like a suitcase that you unzip and open and toilet pops out. I don't know.
You know what? If this isn't a system, I want to create that as a business item
What's
that we
that?
can sell.
The suitcase,
True superior.
suitcase with the toilet in it.
No, the
Yeah.
superior survival toilet.
Okay.
It sorts your matter so that you can use it as like a fertilizer.
Okay.
You know, it sorts out the urine from the ammonia and the water.
We'll assume it does something like that. So that's what he brings back. Where are you guys setting that up?
The furthest corner over there.
He's setting it up in front of his corner.
Also, did he find any scented candles?
No, but he found 3 seashells.
Okay. We'll keep those nearby. Maybe thinking about the ocean will make us not think of lead pine.
So now in our survival game, you have given us a toilet that recycles our waste,
Um,
thus providing us with more water.
no, I'm not gonna say it recycles it. Maybe incinerates it.
Okay. See, that's my idea. I'm going to invent the superior survival toilet and sell
Alright.
that.
All right. So now this is going to work. Let's see. You guys are gonna sleep this night, obviously.
I've earned it.
There's not. I mean, you can't go back out again today.
I locked the front door.
Lock the front door. It's an airlock.
I activate the deadbolt.
I airlock the front door.
Yeah, first day. All right, first night. Are you guys? What are you doing? You just.
Can we build a campfire and sing songs? Oh yeah, what do you? What are we?
I meant, are you setting
Shoot,
any
that's
kind?
right. Scented candle would be a really bad idea. Limited oxygen.
Yeah.
Well,
Pressurized atmosphere. Let's get scented candles.
I meant, are you setting any kind of guard? Are you?
yeah.
What are you all
you
doing?
know, I mean, we got monsters on board. Might be owls, might be worse than owls. They have space magic, maybe. I'll take watch.
I'm fine with that.
You guys can take watch all night. You're not gonna sleep at all.
To be fair, I don't really trust the bug man.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
I'll swap out with.
Right. You guys, don't really know him. You just found him, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't have ample reason to trust him.
I mean, for all I know, he has some sort of alien like egg that is gestating in his chest, ready to, I want to say burst out of him. So
See, my situation is we found him in a very similar situation that we found Nallus. So the two have kind of become equivalent in my mind. So I trust Nallus. I trust this guy.
I'll take 50-50 watch with our bird girl.
All right. Alright, so you two are able to take 50-50 watch. Zach, where's... Let's see. So, we're going to ask the fate chart. Does anything happen while you're on watch? And I'm going to say, given what we currently know, chances of something happening are...
I'd say 50-50.
maybe one below 50-50 for now. It's the first night. We'll say unlikely.
49-49.
Alright. Alright, we're going to ask... let's ask, do you have a quiet night? Do you have a, quiet night on watch? And roll me a D100.
Also, I would like to, if I can,
Yeah.
set my kill bloom detector
Okay.
to beep if it hits one, like a loud, like
Uh-huh.
startling level beep,
Alright.
like when Navi pops in during the
Right.
stream and
Right.
alerts us. For 24.
For 24. Do you have a quiet night? Okay, yes. Yes, you do.
Okay.
This chart being backwards is still throwing me. It's like,
So that's all well and good for his watch, but we also set the psycho bird to watch.
all
and
right.
She's likely to go off when somebody gets up to use the restroom.
All right. So we'll say, does she have a quiet night? And hers is probably a little more like unlikely because of what you just said. So 50-50. What did I roll?
80.
80. So no, she does not have a quiet night.
It's not my kill bloom beeping, is it?
Let's find out why she doesn't have a quiet night. 33.
Irritable bowel.
God. Of all the things that could have rolled on the chart,
What'd you roll?
33. Introduce a new NPC.
We've got the right character. The captain.
I don't have minis. Hero Forge, stop making minis. I need. Where's my
Hero Forge, if you view this, we like these minis.
Hero Forge?
These ones.
Don't
Keep making them.
Hero Forge, if you view this, this is unmonetized. You're not allowed to use Hero Forge minis on monetized videos unless you get a special license from
Oh.
Hero Forge.
Well, it is unmonetized.
Yes.
We're broke. We got nothing for you.
I don't know, is the library putting ads on the videos?
No.
No, not that I've seen.
We're gonna roll this again.
79.
I might need different dice. Those do not show up on the camera. I can't. All I see is a bright green thing. But anyways, was I roll 79?
Yep.
All right. Well, not this round. I just rolled 79 as kind. Let me grab a different pair of dice.
You got some dark ones in there.
There you go. I got it there.
Ooh, a pretty pink. Or rosé. 37.
Are you
37.
ashamed of my Becky dice?
I'm
I want
not.
to show the people it's on.
I've got all these dice. I have to use each set to find out which one's the good set. Alright. So what was that, 37?
Yep.
So kind, sorcerer.
Space Wizard.
Well,
Space Wizard! We got a Space Wizard showed
Hey,
up!
that's what my bloom was detecting.
huh.
Maybe.
Alright. So let's check their motivation.
That is 11.
Bring gifts. rescue party.
Blight.
Oh no. 39.
39. Blight military.
He's here to fight the problem.
So
Screw the government.
we've got a TTI person here who is part of some kind of
I mean, we did
basically
get a blip on Bloom, so
yeah, basically part of some kind of mobile task force that deals with blight would be.
though I can think of two things.
Okay, what are the two things?
Well, the blood monstrosities
Okay, yeah, you're right. Whispers.
and space ghosts
Which would,
and owls.
I think blight would definitely be whispers.
Yeah.
Now, in this setting, do space ghosts have talk shows?
Shows, yes, and they interview Willie Nelson.
I love Willie.
I just want to make sure we establish that lore.
All right, so hey, thank God I actually no wait, that's Paul's. That's not. Oh, I do have some TTI minis. All right.
We're going to spend so much time setting this guy's stats and getting his mini set up and everything like that he's going to show up just in time for us to shut down next week.
No, we're not gonna do that. This is just an NPC. This is not a.
No, I'm just thinking outside our airlock.
Yeah.
Hey guys, are you okay? You know, there's a lot of bad stuff out here. As a blade goes through his back, it's like, oh no, oh our poor space wizard.
So, hold on. Whoops. Look at the. It seems like there
Is
was.
this guy a turtle?
Yes,
Yes.
she is a turtle. Why?
Just knock on the airlock. Hey, I'm Oogway. I live next door.
That's Iguana. She's female.
Okay. Oops. I need this back.
Oogway with an IE.
Almost forgot.
No, 'cause IE, the most feminine letters.
Conversation mood.
83.
83.
Just realized that's going to look like I'm putting 308.
Oh, sociable.
She's just here saying, hey. Hey, guys.
Yeah, she's
You
checking up
doing
on
all
us,
right?
making sure
If
everything's
you need
okay.
anything, I'll be next door.
I mean,
I live in the asteroid.
she may not necessarily be here for this stuff. She could have just been getting transported back.
61 is all right. Zach, roll it for me one more time.
Okay. For 6.
What? A 6?
6.
Interesting. Okay. That's information for me.
She's got a murderous ult. She's kindly. She's here sociably. She's, here to fight a monster. But she's going to murder us for some reason.
All right. So, as you guys are as Avara is guarding
I just realized this entire thing could just be the bird hallucinating wildly.
I don't think she's suffered from hallucinations yet.
Yeah, but would you put it past her?
No.
Alright, so as she's guarding, of course Jacob leaves right when this happens. You know, she hears like a dong 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 on the door from outside.
This is my bloom beat. I don't know if space wizards produce their own blooms.
No, your kill bloom indicator does not beep.
Okay.
I mean, if you need me to simulate Jacob, I can roll a d20.
Yeah.
Can I roll a
Yeah, we're gonna have to simulate.
spot to see if the knocking woke me up?
Yeah.
Because I am sleeping, so
Yeah.
maybe difficulty 2, 1.
Let's say difficulty 1.
Okay. Alright, that's 1 success, 2 success, 1 fail, and a 3rd success.
3rd success. Alright, so yeah, it wakes you up.
Is that knocking?
I'm
No.
yeah, it sounds like something Jacob would say. Which that means you instantly know, yes, that is
Yeah.
knocking.
I'm gonna go over and look out the porthole.
So you look out the porthole and you see what looks like a turtle in a spacesuit.
Is it porthole or monitor? I
Uh,
want a porthole, but
It
it
can
makes
be-
more sense to be a monitor.
no, it can be a porthole.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it's fine.
I mean, we made it from junk we found around the ship.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna open up the airlock,
Uh-huh.
turn the lock on the outer airlock,
Yeah.
and then re-close the airlock, and then give the thumbs up.
Alright. So, the turtle comes in.
Because I told you I locked the airlock.
And she's like, oh, thank God, other survivors. I was starting to think I was the only one.
We're a rescue team.
Oh, really? Where's the rescue ship?
That's a good question. We're working on that one.
So, you are a rescue team in need of rescue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
We have a 3rd ship coming.
Well, that's better news. Yes.
We're working on it. The rescue's just taking longer than expected.
Third one burned down, fell over, then sank in the swamp.
We're on what ship 1? Ship 2's missing. Ship 3's on the way.
She says, well, I suppose I should introduce myself. Is there a name generator in this book, maybe?
It would be awesome if it is. Because I've got a name. It's stupid, but I've got one.
There is no name generator in this book. Alright.
Galapagos Jane?
Okay.
Her name's actually Jane, but everyone calls her Galapagos Jane.
She introduces herself as Galapagos Jane.
I love this. She's already one of my favorite NPCs.
She says, I'm a,
TTI?
yeah, I'm trying to think of the rank.
Inquisitor.
I don't know if Inquisitor's a rank in TTI.
I don't know. I was thinking like wizards, and I was like high wizard, low wizard.
Temper is an illuminator, but that's like super high up there. So I don't believe this would be an illuminator.
Maybe she's a
Not an
deluminator.
illuminator, she's an Illuminati.
Or, you know what? We got a fate chart right there.
Yeah.
Is she an illuminator? I'm gonna say it's very unlikely.
47.
47. So she is not an eliminator. So she introduces. I can't find. I don't know where I put the sheet with the TTI ranks.
Well, she may not want to divulge that much information
Yeah.
right from the get-go.
But she introduces herself as a TTI operative. And she looks around at everybody who's in the room. She's like, "Is everyone in here okay? Have there been any problems?"
Well,
We have a luxury bathroom. I think we're doing all right.
the bug person's a little
Have
quiet.
there been, what's that?
The bug person's
The
been a
bug
bit
person.
quiet.
Bugs are unusual. Is it a blip?
We're going with that. He's been very cordial, just quiet. That could be his personality, though.
Right. The question is, would she know what an exonymph is? I feel like she would, given what her task
She's
force
a
is.
wizard.
Yeah, and she's like a battle wizard.
She's a wizard, Eric.
So I think it's very likely.
96.
Very likely 96. That was one short of an extreme yes, but that's a yes. So she looks over at the bug guy and she says, I don't mean to alarm you, but that is definitely not a blip.
What else could
Why
be?
would that be alarming?
Has the
We rolled. We don't know about that.
has the bug spoken to you?
Yeah,
Okay, and
like I said, he's just quiet.
but he does speak,
Yeah,
and he's been friendly, helpful.
yeah. He
So
went
far.
and found the bathroom.
Yeah, he
Oh.
brought us the bathroom.
Okay, well, it's probably none of my place to
Also, he
say.
wears clothes, which is a lot more uncommon than you might think.
Says, well, it's probably none of my place to say, but I feel I should warn you. What you have over there is an. Let me make sure I'm just getting this. I can never remember if it's exonymph or xenon.
Excellent.
Is it? Yes. So she's, what you have over there is an exonymph.
Cool.
What's
I
that?
assume you're unaware. Okay. Those things don't start out sentient. They become sentient after consuming the brain of a sentient creature.
Oh, that's not.
That's not great.
No, but I mean, once it is sentient, it's not necessarily any different than the rest of us. So 9 times out of 10.
So we don't have to.
Well, I'm going to leave that up to you. Exonymphs are not part of my detail. I mainly only deal with whispers.
Kill it.
Those I
Fire.
know. No, we're not killing him. He hasn't done anything wrong.
I mean, if he's been friendly and helpful, that just may be how he is. He may be perfectly fine. If you can overlook the fact that he had to murder someone to become that way.
So, with this new information,
Yeah.
and I'm guessing she tells us how and all that,
Yeah.
can I hazard a guess that he was the one responsible for the engineer's death?
I mean,
Like, can I?
yeah, roll me like a. I guess maybe a book smarts, or maybe more like a street smarts. I think.
Okay. Intelligence based?
Yeah.
Okay.
According to the dice, she's decided that she can forgive him for the murder, but still wants to burn him to death.
Why?
Because she's a bird.
Oh, the bird. I thought you were rolling for Click.
No. Click is still fast asleep. I'm simulating Jacob now.
That is 1 pass. 2 pass. Nice.
All right, so 2 passes.
Yep.
So yeah, you can basically put 2 and 2 together. Well, you have a strong assumption that he probably what killed the engineer.
Okay. So not the So, dark side of the moon is deadly. Or
Dark side of
than I
Europa.
thought. Yeah. Which you wouldn't think we'd go there so often.
Much less well-known Pink Floyd song.
The dark side of Europa.
It's a good song.
Yeah, James is right. It is about time for us to end up for tonight.
I think that's a good place to just call it.
Just call it there.
Yeah.
All right. So well, before we stop, what's your opinion on the bug guy? What are you deciding? Are you gonna be?
He hasn't been a problem.
Right.
Also, moralist.
Yeah.
He hasn't because it's he's going from animal to
Right.
person. If he continues to behave like an animal, that's when it becomes a problem.
All right. So you're willing to forgive him and let him stick around for now.
Click still associates him with Nallis, so
Alright.
she trusts him. And apparently Avara trusts him but wants him dead.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll end it there then.
Yeah, we had 4 minutes. It's
Yeah.
like not a lot of time to do much.
I never know how these sessions are gonna go.
I think this went great.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I love the fate chart.
Yeah.
This has been a lot of fun.
I'd like to just do we may end up doing this whole session with just letting the charts decide what happens.
I mean,
That'd be a
I'm
fun
with
little
that.
experiment.
Okay.
Besides, I need the experience.
All right. So I'm gonna have to get there's a thing that goes along with it that we have to keep track of. Just sit right there in the suitcase. So there's this. We will have a extra sheet if we're going to play the game with this. And this is where we will keep track of each scene that we do and characters that are introduced, such as Galapagos Jane and different story threads that come up and that stuff. So we'll have to keep track of those as we play.
Okay.
She needs like a cool entry bit of Galapagos Jane.
No, I got it.